Chainlink to $100+ in May. Let's discuss it. Ever since March 2020, we've been seeing huge gains all over the cryptocurrency space, with all-time highs being set almost every single week. The whole market has recently experienced a healthy pullback after over 40% of the hash rate difficulty for Bitcoin dropped out due to blackouts in large parts of China, which in turn caused a large sell-off in the market. Most smart investors took the opportunity to buy the dip, and the market now seems to be stable, with a healthy correction paving the way for future gains. The market continues to run up in price, and Chainlink is forming an extremely bullish price action in the past few months, and looks set for a real big breakout to the upside in the near future. Bitcoin has been stalling out somewhat in the past month, slowly rising in a pennant formation, but it seems likely with the recent correction it will continue its upwards momentum shortly. When considering Chainlink, its price action has been very positive recently, and it seems likely it's going to pick up more momentum as the bull run continues. Whilst investors may be concerned about how things have recently been progressing in the bull run for Chainlink, it seems likely a significant breakout is coming in the next week or so. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, and it's important to remember that smart investors will be taking profits on the way up and on the way down as the bull market develops, so they don't get wrecked by the eventual massive pullback that will likely occur in the future. The bull market is likely to end in the next 6 months or so, when a huge correction will see a dip that the market will not recover from for some time. Today we're looking at Chainlink and why it has the potential to 50x and beyond in this bull run, based on its amazing fundamentals and what it aims to achieve. We clearly believe that Chainlink can hit $100+ in May and beyond. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe for daily videos and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to this time-sensitive information immediately, make sure to turn on all notifications. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be posting there more regularly with weekly and monthly coin calls and also in-depth research of more obscure altcoins, so if that's something you're interested in, please check it out. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. More and more bullish sentiment has been building around the Chainlink protocol in recent weeks, following more and more information coming out about the Chainlink 2.0 upgrade to the network and how it plans to take the majority of the workload off-chain, potentially revolutionizing how oracles work and how effective they can be at their roles in the smart contract ecosystem currently. Ethereum and Chainlink are working together to build out a new oracle network that could provide a solution in part to both scalability and front-running issues. Dubbed Chainlink 2.0, the network creates what its teams call decentralized oracle networks. These second-layer networks operate off-chain, meaning almost all the data related to the smart contract is stored and computed off-chain before an oracle makes an input on the blockchain to trigger a smart contract's outcome. For example, if you had a smart contract that managed trades between Ethereum and Uniswap, Chainlink's 2.0 oracles would aggregate all the various exchange data for this pair and only feed the on-chain smart contract the exact price was needed. Taking this further, for more complex smart contracts that require more data, something like off-chain oracle services could potentially mitigate miners front-running trades on-chain. Chainlink co-founder Sergey Nazarov likened these off-chain networks to the application programming interfaces that developers use for everyday computer functions. An example might be when you Google something and Google's own results come up. For weather, or the price of your favorite cryptocurrency, this data is being pulled by an API. Nazarov has been speaking out about the new system and how it's developing, claiming our work with top DeFi protocols has clearly shown us that in order to create the next generation of smart contracts, developers need an easily accessible, provably secure and scalable set of decentralized services surrounding their smart contract code with key additional functionality. This news has been in the works for a while, but really shows just how much the cryptocurrency ecosystem can continue to evolve. Chainlink is the project that is integrated with hundreds of other protocols currently, and it seems likely they'll continue to expand their network further. But the issues that have been facing Ethereum recently have caused concerns with congestion on networks, and how this can potentially be resolved. Ethereum requires an upgrade themselves to increase throughput on their network, and also the introduction of sidechains would drastically decrease the congestion and load on their platform as a whole, but Chainlink can also contribute positively to the speed of future network integrations with these systems, and the fact that Chainlink is continuing to innovate is very bullish news for the protocol. Chainlink is a cryptocurrency that has performed well in the past year since March 2020. In the lows of March, Chainlink was valued at around $2 per token and has since run to a valuation of almost $45 before a recent correction and consolidation of the price in the past few months, matching the performance of fairly closely of top projects such as Cardano, Polkadot and Ethereum. Chainlink's had a nice breakout of its consolidation for the past few months, largely due to Bitcoin leading the market higher, but the recent pullback due to the mining power outage has caused Chainlink to stall again. This signals almost a 25x on the investment so far, but it seems likely that Chainlink holders are expecting more gains for the cryptocurrency as time goes on, especially considering how slow its price performance has been recently. Chainlink holders will be concerned about the recent consolidation of Chainlink during the bull run, but with Bitcoin likely breaking its all-time highs again in the coming weeks, it seems likely that all top projects are going to continue with upwards movement in the next month or so, with Chainlink no exception. If it can break the $45 resistance, it seems likely it could head upwards of $100 in the next month or so, and beyond this, we could start to see very promising price action for Link Marines. We're calling for the price target of around $100 in May because it seems likely from the evidence that Chainlink is undervalued, and another pump for the crypto is looking very likely considering how bullish the news recently has been for Chainlink, and also how it's slowly starting to creep up in terms of market dominance. In 2017, Chainlink reached around a 5% market dominance overall, and if it could reach this milestone again, it's very likely a huge pump target for Chainlink is on the cards this year. Chainlink provides value to hundreds of projects, and there's no reason to suggest that Chainlink won't continue to expand its network. Considering how many protocols rely on Chainlink and its Oracle technology just to function, Chainlink most likely is currently undervalued, and a 4 or 5x in the next month or so could be very likely take it in line with the market and expectations of investors. When looking at the technical analysis for Chainlink for the moment, it's obvious that the price action has recently been stalling out in the past few months or so for the most part, and this seems to be shared across most top cryptos, including Cardano, Ethereum, Polkadot and others. The chart for Chainlink shows that the price action reached a high of around $36 a few months ago, before falling into a consolidation period for some time between the $24 to $34 ranges respectively. This continued until recently, where bullish sentiment in the whole market has broke the resistance for Chainlink, and the chart looks to have switched to bullish sentiment as well, breaking out of the consolidation in this range, and now looking to challenge the last resistance of all-time high again. Chainlink had broken out of its long consolidation into the $40 to $50 range, but has since fallen back to retest the previous all-time high as support due to the market-wide correction and sell-off. It seems likely that Chainlink will reach momentum again soon, and if it can break its all-time high again, the next major milestone is $100, which is only around a 2x from the $45 to $50 breakout. Chainlink's Oracle technology allows for tracking of real-world data feeds and is one of the first cryptocurrencies to be created, being a top 10 cryptocurrency for most of its life cycle so far. Chainlink is fairly unique in the cryptocurrency space because instead of trying to create their own platform, their focus is on integration and being the middleman. Their Oracle technology allows for data to be brought onto the blockchain and used by smart contract or any other utility to provide some kind of use to adopters. Natively, blockchains are closed off from outside data or interference, which is what makes them so secure. However, a problem arises when you want outside data on the blockchain to be used for non-nefarious purposes, and this is where Chainlink comes in. Chainlink can provide a data of any wider world activities, such as stock or cryptocurrency markets, the result of sports matches or betting, or the lottery. When you think about the sheer amount of data in the world and then consider how it could be used in the blockchain setting, the amount of utility and potential provided starts to look truly enormous. When you consider just how vast the network is for Chainlink, along with the bullish revelations coming out about the cryptocurrency all the time, it's hard not to be bullish on the protocol going forward. The sheer scale of the network they are creating makes them one of the most widely used cryptocurrencies for their use case, which is connecting protocols to real-world datasets and providing value and utility, and it seems likely based on this current price action for Chainlink is underperforming the use and adoption of its network substantially. Chainlink seems like a project ready to take off soon in a big way because of this, and once it breaks its all-time highs again, most likely in the next month or so, there's no reason to suggest that Chainlink won't hit $100 plus in the next month. If Chainlink can break through its all-time high and gain further momentum over the next few months, it's not unlikely it could reach $200 to $300 in a few months' time as a result, as momentum for the whole space continues to grow. This would likely start to see Chainlink capture some of the value that it likely deserves for its utility, and if it reaches a valuation in this region, it's not unlikely to think that once the parabola at the peak of the bull run hits, Chainlink could hit well over $1,000 or beyond as time goes on. Chainlink could easily be over $1,000 if its true value of its wider network is considered, and as it continues to grow, it's likely that the fundamentals of Chainlink will continue to become more apparent to investors coming to the space. So what are your thoughts on Chainlink? Do you like the project, and what is your price prediction for them in 2021 and beyond? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we'd be interested to hear your ideas about the price action of Chainlink in the future. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Currently only 20% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more, so please hit the big red button. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.